different ways of protecting yourself and the patient, of course, and when there is real exposure. And this could either be one of keeping a distance of at least 2 meters in a radius between you and the X-ray machine, or you can stand out in a leaded room, just like this one. Or if you don't have this facility, you can just bring a mobile lead barrier, the one like this, okay? And then you can stand behind this barrier. This barrier has leaded glass, so it's protected, you don't actually get X-ray, and the rest of this is all lead, okay? And then you are protected, and even if you have a less than 2 meters distance. So when you are exposing, it is very important that you notice 2 things. First of all is that when you click on the exposure button, your finger should not be removed during the whole cycle of the exposure. This is important because lifting your finger off the exposure button during or in the middle of the cycle or anywhere in the exposure cycle will just stop the machine. Actually, this is an emergency act. Okay? So make sure that pressing on the button should be continuous, hearing the sound. You raise your finger whenever you hear the sound or the light have stopped, either of them. Usually they stop simultaneously. So the light, if it goes, or the buzzer will stop, it means that there is no more generation of X-ray. This is the time where you lift your finger off the exposure button. This is one. The other thing is that it is very important again that why this made is of glass. It is really vital that you watch your patient throughout the cycle of the exposure. The patient might move, the patient might faint, and the other thing is that the film and the X-ray tube carriage might hit the patient. This happens if you misplace your patient. Before making the exposure, make sure that there is enough clearance between the patient's shoulder and the X-ray tube and the film. This is important especially in patients who have uneven shoulders. You know, sometimes patients have this relationship. So if you look at this side, you will feel that there is enough clearance, but on the other side, it's not unleveled. So this might hit and the patient start moving. There are other things, however, need to be mentioned when we talk about the patient's position, which is a separate issue that needs to be targeted in more detail.